Hello everyone, just want to take you over a quick showing of my fragrance collection in my fragrance cabinet. I'm gonna try not to make this too long, but it's a lot of fragrances, probably close to 300, so bear with me. Okay, we're going to my unwatched collection. We have Opus 6, a 10 in my book if you like niche fragrances. It's kind of challenging. We have Myth Man, we have Sunshine, we have Bracken Man, another stellar fragrance. We have Journeyman. We have Jubilation 25, which is a very popular fragrance. I'm quite sure you heard of it. Now, moving over to my Xerjoff collection. Now, Unwatched was my second favorite house. Xerjoff is my number one house. There's only one in the Xerjoff collection that I have that's not rated at least a 9. I haven't really worn it yet, so I'm just going by my initial impression, and that is the Dun. We got the Dun. That's probably my least favorite, and the rest of them is probably 10 in my book. We have Coffee Break, Golden Dollar, Oriental, Alexandra. We have Starlight. We have Monkey Special. We have Luxor, which is an underrated fragrance. It started off kind of animatic, but once it settles in, it's a great fragrance. We have Decas. We have Zephyrio, which is another underrated fragrance that's not talked about. We have Alexander 3. We have 400, which is a nice fragrance. We have Fars, which is never talked about, but it's one of their better fragrances to me. We have Coffee Break Golden Green. We have 1888. And moving over to some more unwatches. We have Betrayal. We have Lyric. We have Epic. We have Meander, which is a nice cream of vanilla orange fragrance. We have Beach Hut, which is not really a beachy scent, but it's a nice green scent. We have Imitation, which is probably my least favorite unwatches. I like it, but just my least favorite. Historis de Parfums. We have Not Another Blue Scent 1. We have 1828, 1725, 1969, 1740, and Not Another Blue, I think, 0.2. But this is a very underrated fragrance house. It's a niche fragrance. Got a little mass appeal to it, but it's a nice, elegant fragrance that I think people are not talking about enough. I probably have more Montels than anything, but they're probably my 4th favorite house. But I have more of those than anything. I have Patchouli Leaves. I have Blue Matcha. Oud Lime. White Oud is a very underrated fragrance. Very vanilla, sweet and creamy. We have Oud Flowers, with another nice scent. We have Starry Nights. Oud Dream. Vetiver Patchouli. We have Fantastic Oud. We have Red Oud. We have Amber and Spices. We have Dark Vanilla, which is a nice vanilla, mellow vanilla. We got Intense Cafe, everybody's favorites. We have Oud and Pine, which a lot of people haven't heard of. We have Oud Tobacco. We have Oud Rising. We have Oud Pashima, which is a great oud scent. Probably one of my favorite Montels. That Oud Amazing. Another favorite, Honey Oud. We have Wild Oud. As you know, I probably love oud fragrances. We have Crystal Oud, which is a very fruity, it's almost feminine scent with melons We have amber and spices. We have a decanter unwatched reflection man, which is, a lot of people love that, but I don't too much care about it. We have F9 His Highness White, which F9 makes some great fragrances. On to my mascaras, we have Black Gold, we have Instant Crush, we have Sicily, which is a lot of people's favorite, but too feminine for me. We have Cedre Boris, I know you heard of that. We have Red Tobacco. We have Wild Fruits, which is an underrated fragrance. My most complimented fragrance from the house of Mascara is Oud Lemon Mint, Sand Oud, which is another great fragrance that no one's talking about. We have Velvet Vanilla. We have Oud Vanilla. We have Oud Blue Notes, which is a nice summer fragrance. We have Hindu Kush, which is a nice green herbal fragrance. John Barbados, we have Artisan Blue, we have Artisan Pur, we have, it's bad when you have so many fragrances you don't know what it is. We have Dark Rebel, we have Moustache, we have Ombre Nude. Moving on to my next row, we have Van Cleef & Arpels Bourse d'Iris, which is a nice orange fragrance. We have nice amber fragrances, 1942 Amber Nude. We have a couple from Serge Lutens. We have Arabi, which is a dried fruit scent. We have Sherry tobacco fragrance. We have 5 o'clock gingerbread ombre, a nice gourmand. We have from the house of Nicolai Patchouli Intense. Now this is a very nice patchouli fragrance, but it don't smell like any other patchouli fragrance. It's kind of a citrus and sharp notes. We have 4 from the house of Swiss Arabian Oud, their special collection line, and Oud 07, have Oud 74, Oud 01. We have Hayam, and we have Ishq. But if you're talking about oud fragrances, I would put Oud 07 and Oud 01. If you're talking about oud fragrances, I would put that against any oud based fragrances out there. Smell really nice. We have some Creeds, Green Irish Tweed, the famous. We have a discontinued Creed, which is Green Valley. We have Replica, Jazz Club. We have Millisson Imperial, one of my favorite fragrances, Black Afghano. A little bit too challenging, but it's one of my favorite. This is a fragrance I found up in Atlanta, Lise Bangs, 2015. If it projected more, it'd probably be one of my favorite, but it don't. From the house of Rogue, we have Shaip Sion. We have one of my favorite green scents, Rogue. We have another from Serge Lutens in crystal glass, crystal bottle, Amir Torque. We have another underrated fragrance, and I don't understand why people don't wear this or haven't gotten their hands on it. This is one of the better summer scents out there, and that is Highness 6, which was introduced to me by one of my subscribers. We have Ombre Russi from the house of Perfumes the Empire. Had 2 Killians, which is Straight to Heaven, and the other one skips my mind right now. We have a Tom Ford Black Orchid. We have from the Diptyque line, Embrace Dams Lou. We have Tempo, which is one of my favorite patchoulis. We have Oud Capital, which is a nice fragrance. Have some from the Bond line, which is, we have Nuits de Nouveau, which is a feminine fragrance, but lovely scent. a compliment getter on the man. We have Riverside. I think that's discontinued, but they probably brought it back. And New York Amber. Montauk. In the famous Bleecker Street. And some bonds that they send you once you purchase some from them. I don't really want to grab them because I don't want to knock anything over. Okay, down to some designers. Let me adjust the light for a second. Hold on. Down to the designers. Privé, Givenchy Gentleman, the EDP version. This is probably my favorite Irish scent product, L'Homme Intense. One my daughter bought me, which is Awaken. Now one of my better musk fragrances, it is Sienna Musk from the house of Sonoma Scents. We have Valentino collection, which is Aqua. This is that oud fragrance. One of their newer releases. One Aroma, Coral Fantasy, Umo Intense. We have Tom Ford Tuscan Leather. We have Boss Bar, which is really PDM clone. We have Want It by Night. We have Want It, which is an underrated fragrance. I don't know why people don't talk about it. Newest Dion, Anna Marie, Milano Cento. We have Scusami, which is a nice fragrance I discovered in Atlanta. We have two underrated fragrances from the House of Divine, very lovely house. We have L'Homme Sport, Calumet Black, Girline, El Instinct. We have Terre de Homes. We have Ideal Cologne, the Ideal Perfume. We have Bentley Momentum. I forgot the name of that. We have Bentley Intense. This is probably a really underrated summer fragrance. Great projections, smell a little different from the other citruses. The Leak, Perfume, Ferragamo, that oud fragrance. A Ferrari, Noble Fig, everybody know what that is. So, Swiss Arabian Oud Magnum, a very underrated oud fragrance, very nice. This is a Dior sample, I forgot which one it is, but I get plenty of compliments. It might be oud something. Now, one you should get your hands on, that is Trivet Blue from F9. Great summer fragrance. I'm just gonna scan the bottom, and if you have any questions, ask me in the comment. We got Howard's, a decant from Bay Rose, the label. There's some oils, Guess. Have a classic fragrance. And some more oldie but goldies. This is a lovely tobacco scent, very underrated. Versace Man. We have Mercedes Club Black. Some of these fragrances I actually forget I have. Have a backup bottle. We have Patchouli from F9, another cheapie. At 9 p.m. Banana Republic 78, nice fragrance. Just gonna scan the bottom of this because I have another area we have to go over. One I will talk about is (1920) from Tuis, or however you pronounce it. Very nice fragrance if you like coming. All right, we have one more cabinet. These are my clones and Middle Eastern fragrances. Let me get some light over here. Royal Stallion, This is a nice sexy fragrance. People might not like it because it's kind of aromatic, but kind of like a Baccarat Rouge. Portfolio. These are the great oil-based fragrances from Versace. You see the rest. From the House of Versace, also from the Quasamont line. These are some nice fragrances. These three are nice. From the Autobiography line, Parish Corner, Vince Camuto Smoke Oud, very nice underrated fragrance. Ministry of Oud, Oud Satin, Oud Indonesia, Oud Royale, which is clone of Creed, Spice and Vanilla Cremo. Now these three fragrances are very underrated. It's a new Middle Eastern fragrance house. Very nice fragrance, very nice presentation also. This is a Montea Tobacco Oud clone. This is one of my favorite fragrances. I would love to do a review on it, but for some reason they discontinued it, or it's hard to find. But if you want to know about it, hit me in the comments. Some more from the House of Azal, which is some, they're okay. I like the presentation. The bottle is very nice. I mean, they are nice fragrances, but okay, we have, let me let you see the rest of them back there. Some Angel Share clones, those two, Fire Your Desire and Your Drug. Have some Xerjoff clones, these four. Another nice amber scent, some Latafas, two unwatched clones. Dual in the Four Corner, we have Perfume Parlors, all those are clones. We have Air Haramain from the House of Rihanna. This is very nice, blueberry leather. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed that. Just wanted to show you my collection. I have more in a box, probably about 10 more in a box. I have a bunch of samples that I put them down because either the presentation as far as the border is ugly or something I really don't like or don't use. But those are my fragrances. Extra 20 more somewhere else, but we're not gonna go over that. I hope you enjoyed this content. If you did, like, comment, subscribe. If you have any fragrances that you want me to review, let me know, or any kind of list, and we'll go from there. Thanks for watching. Peace.